I'm F.R. Tallis. This is my book, The Sleep Room, and you're watching Book Zone.
Frank Tallis, thank you very much indeed for joining me. What is The Sleep Room about?
The Sleep Room is a psychological ghost story set in a remote lunatic asylum in Suffolk. And essentially it's an attempt to take the psychological ghost story to its logical extreme.
So it's a ghost story set in a psychiatric hospital in the 1950s. Where do you get your fascination for the supernatural from?
Well, I think I've always been interested in the supernatural from childhood, and I practiced as a clinical psychologist for 20 years. And so I've always been fascinated also with the darker side of the human mind.
As you said, you are a clinical psychologist in real life and you've written numerous clinical textbooks. So are any of the conditions or the treatments in the book based on reality?
They're based on reality. The starting point of the book for me was learning about deep sleep therapy or narcosis. And this was a therapy that was developed in the 1920s and really didn't finish in terms of people practicing it until the 1970s. And people were put to sleep for extended periods of time, sometimes several months. The sort of theoretical idea was that if you put people to sleep and you gave them ECT, you would actually disrupt their memories and they would forget all the bad memories that were the cause of their psychological problems. Of course, the difficulty there is that you're also likely to erase the good memories as well. So the great criticism of the technique was that it really sort of eradicated people's sense of identity.
So you write supernatural fiction under the name F.R. Tallis and you write crime under the name Frank Tallis, if I may. Is that evidence of some split personality?
No, it's to do with making it clear that the two genres are different. I found on the whole that people who read crime don't necessarily like supernatural fiction, and so I wanted to make it clear to my readership that the genres were different, and I was writing a different style of book.
You're well known for writing the Max Lieberman Freudian Detective series. Are we going to see anything more of him in the near future?
There's currently a TV series in development, and if that actually does get made and it does hit the screens, then I think I may well be writing more Lieberman books, yes.
Excellent. And you said that, of course, you are a psychologist. One of your psychological textbooks was called How to Stop Worrying. May I ask you, are you worrying about what you're going to do next?
No, I've just finished the next novel, which is another psychological ghost story set in 1976, the celebrated heat wave of 1976. And I suppose the best way of describing it is an attempt to combine the North London literary novel with Stephen King. So the way I think about it is sort of Margaret Drabble meets Stephen King.
Well, I look forward to reading that. F.R. Tallis, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
Thank you.
So the book is The Sleep Room and the author is F.R. Tallis.